What's happening, people? We're back yet again, week on week. Well, I say week on week. Last week you would have seen the colour changes of the R8 and the Porsche Macan. This week I broke them up a little bit, so we've done more of the interior stuff this time. I've got a new steering wheel from... I've got a new steering wheel from Carbon Steering UK. I'll throw their Instagram down here. So I'll show you that now. We're gonna take my one out. I'll show you a little bit of how I'll take that one out, get the new one in. This has got an LED rev gauge in it, so I've got to run an ignition live and an earth to get that through. And I've also had the interior carbon. If many of you know, my interior trims I had wrapped in forged carbon at one point, because I've gone with a normal carbon steering wheel to try and match the exterior carbon. Took that all out and sent that to a company in Ireland called EFS HYDRODIP. Again, throw their Instagram down here. Really good. The level of carbon on it for a HYDRODIP, competing with the real stuff now, if you ask me personally. Things have really changed. But anyway, let's show you the new wheel and then get into ripping the old one out and start taking things apart. New airbag cover as well, so got to play around with getting that off, but easy enough, just a bit time consuming. Here we go. The new goods. Damn. How's that? So, new airbag cover replaces on the old one. The old one was leather. I've matched it this time to go with the Alcantara on the side. Didn't want to go red stitch on this. Thought it may be a little bit too much, so went black on that. Then we've got gloss carbon with the LED rev counter. I'll show you more of that when it's in. Charcoal Alcantara, red stitch, gloss carbon at the bottom. I mixed it up a little bit and actually went matte carbon for the centerpiece because I didn't want it being a little bit too much. And then our wires, where we've got a wire in for an ignition live and an earth, and the OBD reader so that everything connects to it. My current wheel, we've got to turn it 90 degrees, disconnect the battery once we've done that. There's two little holes where you pop in a little screwdriver which will pop the springs to take this out. You can remove your airbag, big M12 multi-spleen, that allows you to remove the wheel. And then we've got to sit and dismantle all the buttons out of it, the DSG paddles, the carbon Euro style paddles. Don't forget we've done a video on those, absolutely sick, love them. With this one I actually need to try and see if I can remove this R8 badge. Well, I'm an idiot, I clicked record and it wasn't recording. So, airbag is out, even though I did film it. I've just taken this multi-spline part out from the middle. So now the wheel is out. And now we've got to go and dismantle all the buttons and everything off of it. So that's going to be fun, isn't it? So, old wheel. Taking this part out already. We've got to take all the buttons out, but first we need to take this section off, which is obviously the clamping part. So I'm going to whip this bit out, get that on the new wheel, and then we'll start rebuilding the other parts. So me being me, it got a little bit too involving. I forgot to click record because I just got on with it. So we've swapped all the buttons over onto the new matte carbon trim. Everything's back in the way it should. The paddles are on, the start-stop buttons are on, all of these are in. Trim is on the wheel, all secured in. So now I need to wire in these two wires, which are the ignition live and the negative for the LED display. I've already traced where I'm putting them on the wire, so I'm going to tap those in now. I have actually already changed this over, which these airbags are really easy. Basically all of these clips here are like pushing clips, so you just got to prise them out and then the whole cover comes off. Airbag sits inside that, put the new airbag in it and then put it all back on. So airbag is done and ready to go on. The steering wheel is flying around, but wire the ignition live and the earth in now, and then we can go and get this back on, fire it up and see what it looks like. We're on. We've got the display, so we've got loads of different menu buttons. So that's the RPM. Obviously as you rev it, the RPM goes up, the lights go up. Coolant temperature and engine percentage. Boost bar, which obviously we don't now have on that. Battery voltage, a timer, and then options. So if I go into the options, I'll show you through a few. So we can go LED cut is quite cool colour, I should say. So you got classic, which is your red, yellow, a green, yellow, red. Club, which is like a blue to purple. Tron, which is like a blue to orange. Rainbow. Phantom. heat and chill. So pretty sick. I can't remember what I've got mine set to. I know I already changed it when I was playing around with it. Oh, there you go. So mine's like the chill colour. Pretty sick. We've got brightness, so you can change the brightness of how bright they are. Switch on. I don't really know what switch on does. I'm going to ask a question about that. And then information. So all in all, pretty cool. And I'm also pretty sure if you hold both of them, you can also, oh there you go, look, I think it turns the system off. There you go. So you can also turn it off, so you don't have to have it on all the time, which is pretty sick in case you get fed up with it. And when you light it up, the only thing I'm asking is if that the RS can be changed to R8. Obviously most people put these on RS models, so it's fine. I'm waiting on the badge that I've had to order from Audi to put an R8 badge back in it. But I think the matte carbon goes really well against the gloss carbon. Got Alcantara there, making sure my horn works. All in all, pretty sick. Not bad. We got the badge. Final piece to the puzzle. Would you believe, right? This black plastic bit, £11. The middle R8 bit, £38. Daylight robbery. But it does finish it off nicely. So there we have it. The new carbon wheel. The new carbon accessories. You're about to see all that now. Dylan, Hazy Vision. If you've not realised yet, he's kind of now my homie that makes all my little music montage clips because he's phenomenal at it. Go and give him a follow if you haven't already. HYDRODIP stuff. I know people used to be a little bit against it, but you'll see in these clips it's definitely come a long way. I'm into it. Far more cost effective. Looks savage. The new wheel is the absolute boy. I'll stop talking. Let me know what you think of the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.